Let's do another money check. Is it time for you to be investing? Is it smart for you to be investing right now? There's a lot going on. There could be a lot going on in your personal finances. So today I want to give you a couple guidelines on how to know if it's the right time for you to begin investing. So let's do this. Welcome back to another episode of the Your Money, Your Life podcast. I'm your host, Aimee Cerka. Today we are talking about investing. Are you ready to be investing? Should you be investing? And really, we could even do are you investing in the right manner today? All of those things. We're going to answer it in today's money check. So I got a lot of feedback from you that the last money check we did was super helpful. So I can't wait to hear what you think of this one and if we find it helpful as well, just to make sure that we're on the right track. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do to be able to decide that we're ready to be investing. So your first step here, commit. Are you ready to commit to investing? Because if we are not consistent with any habit that we're doing, we're not going to see the long-term results. We can't do something. This is like why yo-yo dieting doesn't work. This is why having your money mindset be set up for success is so important. It's so crucial to eliminate some of those money mindset blocks. Honestly, investing was something that kind of scared me before. It was like, okay, this doesn't feel like it's something that I control. It feels like it's so out there, stock market, mutual funds, all the things doesn't make sense. Feels like it's too far away. So I created a money mindset block around this. And it wasn't until one of the financial courses that I took in the past that I was really able to move forward past that money mindset obstacle and be ready to invest. So some of the same strategies that I was given, I'm going to give for you today. But if you're thinking, heck no, scares the crap out of me, make sure that Money Mindset Makeover Blueprint, it's officially available. So that if you act now, I've got some no-brainer bonuses for you, or amazing bonuses to make it a no-brainer for you. Make sure to go check that out. The link's going to be in the show notes as well. I don't want to spend a ton of time on that because we're talking about investing today, but I do want you to know that being able to invest successfully, there we go. We do need to have a unshakable money mindset. We need to have an unstoppable money mindset, and the Money Mindset Makeover Blueprint is designed to do that. Okay. So really, if you're ready to commit, it's definitely a mindset thing. We have to make that decision. We have to stick with it, but we're also going to actually have to commit to putting money towards it consistently. And we're going to get to that here in just a minute with the commitment, or with another step here, but that's really the first step. Are you ready to commit to this long term? This can't be something that you're just trying out for 90 days. Oh, we'll see if this works. You're not going to see results. There we go. We'll leave it at that. Okay. The second thing that you need to know if you're ready to begin investing is, what type of investment are you going to do? You can have investments with a variety of different returns. Now, we've talked before about the best investment that you can make is in yourself. And that is still true, still applicable, but we're talking about more traditional investments today, what a lot of people think of with the stock market, real estate, etc. But there's really 3 different types of returns that you can receive on these investments. Okay. So you can be capital gains, you can have monthly reoccurring income, and you can also have investments that are just producing like an asset over time. It's not one that you're withdrawing from. Maybe you're saving this for retirement. Maybe you're saving this to pass it on as an inheritance. For example, one that a lot of people don't think about, there are certain types of life insurance policies that can grow an asset for you. Now, we are going to talk all about this inside the Money Masters Inner Circle Academy, which, sneak peek, coming soon, revamp their Money Masters Inner Circle is getting a makeover. So you can't even join right now if you wanted to, but I'm so excited about the Academy portion that's going to launch. We're going to talk all about that because this is something that I have a background in life in insurance. If you did not know, that was how I got my start in the personal finance industry. And it's so important to set up your life insurance. I hate to use the term the right way because it doesn't feel like there's really a right and wrong way to do things, but we can do things and not be knowledgeable about what we need to do. And that's a problem. Okay. So 3 types of investments. So what are you looking to have? Are you looking to have capital gains? Are you looking for that recurring monthly income? That would be like rental units that you have within real estate. Or are you looking for asset growth? Just something that'll grow long-term, a nest egg type approach. Okay. Once you know that, we need to be designating funds. And really, you can designate funds if you're still trying to figure out what type of investment you're going to do it. This kind of goes back to the commitment. Like we have to have that money set aside. We talk about percentage-based budgeting. If you are looking for information on that, I'll include some links in the show notes for you to check out, but we'll save that for another day. Designate funds. This honestly was where I started because this was something that I could make that tangible step. So if you're using percentage-based budgeting, start with 1% and designate it. If you're not ready to begin investing, I'm going to tell you, if you've been listening, to put the funds in a Discover savings account. It's going to start to grow a little bit of interest for you, but we just have to start somewhere, even if it's just like having a jar at home and labeling it your financial freedom account. Side note, that is from the Budgeting Simplified course, where we talk about that's the fund we use for our investments to grow passive income streams, which we're talking about today. Okay. So quick recap of what we've done so far. We've talked about committing. You have to commit to doing this long term. It cannot just be a one and done thing. We have to know what type of investment we're going to do. And then we also have to designate funds. Those are really the 3 main first steps. And then after that, it kind of varies. And we get into all of that inside Money Masters Inner Circle Academy. But I do have a couple things that I wanted to, certainly disclaimers, just like a note, like, hey, you need to be aware of this. Okay. This is important. So a lot of people talk about diversification. At the current time, things are a little crazy right now with the current climate, current economy, all of those things. The US dollar, as it stands right now, is a fiat currency. And what that means is our currency is not backed by anything. We can just print money, or the Federal Reserve can just print money whenever the heck they want. Okay. Now, there was a lot of money printed last year. So we are feeling the effects of that with inflation. It takes time for some of those things to catch up. It is what it is. We're going to talk about some strategies and things that we need to be mindful of, and that we're diving in depth inside the brand new Money Masters Inner Circle Academy. But I want you to be aware, especially like stock market. A lot of people say if you invest long-term in the stock market, you'll be set, you'll be good. The problem with that is that the US dollar is a fiat currency. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm saying it's something we have to be aware of. We have to be mindful of. There is nothing that makes the dollar worth anything other than the fact that they say that it's worth something. So if you're going to invest in the stock market, I do have assets in the stock market. Just be mindful of it. Okay. The second note here is on financial advisors. Financial advisors can be great. There's definitely a time and place to that. A couple quick things though. Nobody's going to take care of your money like you will. And if you watched Ozark like I have, you're a little more skeptical anyways of financial advisors. It's a joke, but if you don't know, there is nothing wrong with that. Again, there is a time and place to have a financial advisor, but you do not have to have a financial advisor to get started. There are plenty of resources out there. You can do things, Fidelity, all the things. Like, you can do this on your own. You do not have to have a financial advisor. You do not have to have a tremendous amount of money to be able to start investing. You just have to start, and you have to know, again, that you're committing to it long term. You have to know what you're expecting. Are you expecting to grow monthly income? Are you expecting just to grow that nest egg? Are you expecting the capital gains? And what the heck is the difference between the 3? Again, we're going to get into all of that, but I wanted to give you this quick quick check to know if you're ready to begin investing, really for the main purpose. A, to know if you're ready to be investing. And secondly, if it's something that you're like, I don't know, Aimee, that kind of scares the crap out of me, maybe Money Mindset Makeover Blueprint is for you, because until we get into that unstoppable money mindset, we're not going to be able to move forward. And yes, there are things going on right now, and you're like, I don't think that now's the right time. That's different. There's a difference between not now and we're ready. You can still be doing some of these other things, even if you didn't want to be investing right now. Although there are definitely things that would be a smart investment, even in now, even the right now economy. But that's, again, a decision you're going to have to make for yourself. So your challenge for today, I want to know, are you investing currently? Are you scared to invest? Or are you like, okay, I can make this happen? How are you feeling after today's money check? Are you ready to be investing? Are you already investing? Where do you stand on the spectrum? We'll see you next week for another episode of the Your Money, Your Life podcast. Bye for now.